Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and we're here in the Chamber of Crossroads, and we're about to speak with Bose here.
I have need of your great skill.
Welcome, Pineclaw, to the Chamber of Crossroads. This shall be my command center for a time, as we establish our presence here in Moria. We will busy ourselves with making ready to restore the mines and cities beneath the mountains. I will never forget the great deeds you have done on behalf of the Iron Garrison, and I eagerly await tales of your future achievements. I am ever at your service, and may your feet lead you well in the darkness of Khazad-dûm and beyond.
We must be cautious. Dwarves have not lived here for long years.
We have established a presence within Moria, Pineclaw, and I will stage further excursions into the depths from these rooms, the Chamber of Crossroads. This once served as a guard room for watching the three passages just to the south, but has been empty for many long years. Many creatures have thrived in the darkness during the long absence of the dwarves, especially the Gridbig, fierce and loathsome insects spawned from the deep. Seek out the varieties of Gridbig in the western levels to the south and west of this chamber and eliminate them. This will be the first small step in reclaiming the great delving for my people. There is much to be done before true progress is to be made. And this in fact shows perfectly what I'm talking about concerning the out of sync nature of the epic stories. We've just gotten to the Chamber of Crossroads here, but the landscape quests that involve the Great Big, they were way earlier. We did that even before we reached the Dolphin View, where we went and hunted down the Great Big and killed the Queen and all that stuff. Yes, I do see a couple of Great Big here, but that's not going to be enough to satisfy the quest. So I am going to go to the Palace of Nain and take care of that, because I've seen 4 along the way. Okay, 5. Perhaps I could have finished it by going through here. Now let's see what I can do here. Now this is I wanted to pick up I completely forgot about this quest here. It's done by interacting with this mirror. Adjusting this mirror has helped the paths of Dolphin View to be much better lit than they were previously. This will likely save many from falling deep from falling or taking a wrong turn. Okay, so I need to tell Slagvy about this, which I know we were just finished up Dolphin View, and now we need to speak with Slagvy about fixing up a mirror. So I had completed about that one also because I had not gone that way before. So let us now head back to the Palace of Nain, take care of that. And kill 12 of these insects. Now if I kill 8 or something like that, I might just start heading back without that, since we know that there are half a dozen of them on the way. Oh, whoa. Yeah, okay, I went in. I don't like fighting 2 of these things. These are the nasty. Where are you on that? Yeah. But at least I'm killing these things, I am. Advancing my legendary weapon? Let's go this way, because before I went in the other direction, this time I will go in this direction, since we have not explored this way before, but it seems like it has a lot more of these spitters than I don't like these spitters. They're nasty things. Ooh. Well, because they spit at you. Well, at least what they're called is appropriate. I if they're annoying because they spit at you, they're called spitters. I think that's perfectly reasonable. Well, I don't like having them getting dunked on or even being spat upon, but at least it's an appropriate name. You can understand why they are called what they are called. Like these Crossroad gatherers, I presume that they gather or anything like this, but they don't do that in combat. I presume it's job when they're not fighting us. There are the workers. I think they're sometimes called workers in some of the areas. Because yes, we do run into the more of these insects later on. Of course, I don't think they'll create a new type of mob that you're running into them later, right? This is an MMO after all. This is let's reuse monsters that we create. Alright. Good, that's 8 down. Yeah, we might as well take care of this one. What I wanted. Actually, I know one reason to finish it there is because we are going to be talking to Slagby before returning to Crossroads, and we don't want to have to dismount halfway through the trip. We'll find out that Sun Warden has come through here and wiped out all the insect way back. Could be a real problem. Okay, and besides, we got plenty of these guys in here. Alright. And we've got one more, yeah. That was my last of my wrath. Well, you will feel my wrath as soon as I build some up. And there you go. Alright, done. Oh, wait a minute. I have forgotten to turn on my... I forgot to turn that on. Good thing I saw that, because now I can gather up a couple of research nodes. Good. Perfect. So let's get back to the Dolphin view. Speak with Slogby about that mirror. Completely ignore that spitter that is right behind me and chasing me down. And yeah, I know. MMO logic. And well, we gotta gather Sage Locker. And we'll get plenty of these during our expeditions. During the low levels, getting enough scholar nodes is just about impossible. At this level, where is that thing? Oh, it's down. No, I'm not going down there to get it. Alright. No way am I going down. Oh, it's this way. Alright. Getting lost in Moria. Yes, everybody's favorite occupation. I wonder if it's nighttime. Yeah, it's nighttime. I know it's hard to tell when you... Of course, I guess I could have checked this. Not that you could really tell by looking at the lighting in the area, but... It's nighttime, that means I could turn on my personal light. Even though in Moria, it shouldn't matter the time of day. That's one of those quirks about the game. Now, let's see. Sage's Locker, right here. It's nice when you have one nice and close to the camp. The other one's downstairs, and I'm not going to bother with that one. So let's legendary level up. Yes, typical. Anything else interesting dropped? Oh yeah, we have these rep items. Nothing for the scholar that dropped. I know, trying to Sort out inventory while moving at the same time. Utterly going to fail. Alright,
Hualien came, but we have heard no word from him.
so you were the one who adjusted the light, were you? At first I thought it was a fire, and that we were about to be attacked, but then I realized that the light was a warm, gentle one. I knew then that it came from one of the ancient mirrors I've heard so much about. I am only happy that I live to see the beauty of the light system in Kazatu. Alright. There we go. So let's get that down there, that down there, that down there. That's the old glove, so everything good. And actually, ooh, I can turn in some creepy filth. Because we do have task boards that were, I think they were added during the revamp. I think that originally task boards stopped in Eregion, and we didn't have any in Moria. But then when the revamp came, they added some of these. And for here, the creepy filth, I have a choice of doing it for the miners or for the guards. The guards, they're usually good for things such as transportation stuff, such as you get a goat with them by getting kindred with them, for example. And the guards, they're good for a class trait point when you can buy a book when you get kindred with them and reach level 56. So I believe he doesn't have one for the Beorning. I think the class trait point that's reserved for that particular item is earned somewhere else for the Beorning. So therefore, it's not as important for the Beorning to get kindred with the guards. But of course, they also have the material ones. So let me just go up and see how I am doing with my reputation. Actually, I can use Titan Bar here for that. They haven't updated it recently, but it does work for the Iron Garrison. Good. So keep up with that. Let me make sure it's accurate. Sometimes it gets a little bit out of sync and becomes useless that way. But, alright. Acquaintance at 46,000. Neutral with the miners. Yeah, that's spot on. Good. Then let me turn this in for the miners, since the miners are a little bit behind. And I might as well do them close together, since I'll be getting drops for them rather evenly. So I'm just going to do it that way. New quest for that, and then... Oh, did I just... Now, of course, it might help if I actually do it for the one that I want, not for a different one. Alright, creepy filth for the miners. Yes. Now, finish it. Good. And I don't need the polish skills quest. Cancel that. I usually only take quests of that type when I can finish them up. Alright, okay. Now I need to talk with Balsi and take care of that.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
And I will see you again when we reach the Chamber of Crossroads. We have arrived, and let's see what Balsi has to say.
You have done well, friend.
Good work! You are ever a friend in need, and I am at your service. You continue to impress me with your inextinguishable fervor towards our cause. Alright.
Records and histories of Moria will aid us, if you can find them.
The Great Big were a dreadful hazard, and despite your efforts, you will undoubtedly return in time. But we cannot spend over long dealing with this minor threat. To wholly wipe them out would involve resources beyond what I can provide. We must turn now to other matters and defend ourselves from the returning Great Big wherever we must. What I truly desire above all else is a chance to look at the records and histories of the old days. Who knows what secrets lie untold beneath the dust, pages, tablets, and tomes to be found throughout the caverns of Moria. There should be storehouses located within the great delving of Moria, and they are thus named the Chamber of Knowledge, the Chamber of Wisdom, and the Chamber of Deep Thought. Find these storehouses within the great delving, and search them for the records of the old days. Return to me when you have found something from each area. Alright. Chamber of Knowledge, Wisdom, and Deep Thought. Well,
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
one of them we've passed a couple of times as we've been riding to and from the Dolphin View. Now, one of them is where we found that spider rat way at the beginning. And the third one is one that we haven't visited yet. So we'll first, of course, go to the one that's on the way to the Dolphin View, since that is why I chose to take this particular route. And I will dismount as soon as we reach that chamber. Now, I always found this is the easiest way to do this quest. Just follow the path down, 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 and keep track. Now this is it right here, so dismount. And here it is. Just make sure there are no... It looks like there is a scholar node somewhere nearby. Okay, you find some wizard pages within the strongbox. The script is still legible. Alright. Good. Oh, we'll take care of this scholar node, of course, because we want our scholarly materials. Good. And then back up here. You remember this place, right? You remember this place for sure. At least I remember it. And another overseer goes, ah, go yourself. Alright, now let's head up here. And yes, I know this looks like a place easily to get lost. Well, it's because it is. But I think I know where I'm going here. Alright, now we next have to get another one from the other side of the Dolphin View. This is the one we haven't visited yet. And we go down here. Whoops. Yeah, we have to go down carefully down here like this. Oops. No, 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 no. I don't want to tangle with that thing at the moment. I just want to come up here. Come up here. Ah, here it is. And here's the second one. Alright, that is 2 of them. So now we have the Chamber of Deep Thought. And the Chamber of Deep Thought is that place where we had the spider. So I'll tell you what I'll do is, I will go and collect that, and I will meet you back at the Chamber of Crossroads in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.